What a fucking major fail that is for Celtic. Celtic have lost in the last second round of the Betfred Cup, guys, to Dumbarton, and that means we will get them in the quarterfinals. Yes, guys, welcome back to the Hearts Football Manager 21 save. It is episode 9, and what an episode this could be. We could potentially get ourselves into the second round of the second round, the semi-finals, should I say, of the Betfred Cup. I can't even speak. I cannot believe it. We thought we were getting Celtic. We thought we were going to Celtic Park, and it was going to be a tough game. Probably get slaughtered. But Dumbarton, the giant killers, the Celtic killers, they've managed to somehow pull off a magnificent upset, and they have beat Celtic in the second round. And we're going to go ahead here and watch the we're going to go ahead and watch the highlights because I want to see this. This is an absolute mental fucking scoreline. It's 1-0 in extra time to beat them. So let's go and see what happened in this game. It is complete madness. Look at that. Celtic had 25 shots to Dumbarton's 2. 25 shots to 2. That is crazy. You know what? We won't watch the highlights. We will just watch the goal. But man, I cannot believe it. That is mad. That is mad. I was going to go and watch it. I was going to go and attend the game, and I thought, nah, I'll not bother. It's a waste of time. Celtic are going to win anyway. But it turns out not to be the case. They had 18 corners to Dumbarton's 3. That is mad. I tell you what, though, I do know a couple of the players in this Dumbarton team. I know Adam Frizzell, former Kilmarnock player, and I know Sam Wardrobe. I can't remember who he played for, but I definitely know the name. So let's see this Dumbarton goal. Fuck, how are we supposed to see it from here? What kind of camera angle is that? What the fuck was that? I want to see the goal. What the hell? I want to see the goal. And it shows you that. Let's see if we can see it again here. Can we get a better camera angle than this? There's nobody on the pitch. How? What the hell's this? What is this garbage? How are you supposed to... Let's see if you go... Let's see. Watch key highlights. No. Like, we're supposed to show us the highlights. I mean, what can you see if you're up here? There's nobody on the pitch. That is... I don't understand it, guys. There you go. Plus, this Tynecastle it's showing us. Why is it not showing us highlights? I mean, director, choose highlights. You know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. The point is, Celtic are out, Dumbarton are through, and we will get them in the next round of the Scottish Cup. That tie will be played on Wednesday, the 16th of December. We have a few games that we need to take care of in the league before then that I am going to play off screen, but it's the important games. This game here, Hearts versus Dumbarton. Winner gets into the semi-final, but we will not take them lightly. We will not do what Celtic did. We will make sure that we are treating Dumbarton with the utmost respect and hopefully beat them and hopefully get into the semi-finals. Does the semi-finals of the Betfred Cup go to Hampden? I'm not too sure. I don't know if that's only the Scottish Cup. I think the Betfred Cup might be Hampden as well. So madness, absolute madness. But anyway, guys, let's get stuck in and let's see if we can pick up more wins in the league and then hopefully beat Dumbarton and secure our place in the semi-final of the Betfred Cup. Some quick news then as we enter the month of December. We've had a massive loss here this month in profit. £395,000 down the drain. I don't know how that happened. You can see our overall balance is just over $1 million now, so it looks like we're probably going to dip underneath $1 million, and I think this January is going to be a bad transfer window for us. I think we're going to be having to sell some players here because at the moment our income is just not meeting our expenditure. Main expenditure was player wages 227k, main income gate receipts 373k. Yeah, for some reason we're just not really selling enough merchandise or anything like that, and the expenditure is through the roof. So I don't even know. Can we get like a more in-depth? Why is so much money going out? See, that's for this month, so it's not going to tell me. Really should have checked it. Expenditure, let's see here. What is this? Last month. Why is it so bad? Youth setup, tax, player wages 227k, match day expenses 210k, ground maintenance 120.19. Fucking hell, that's a lot of money. That's a shitload of dosh. Bonuses 44k. Non-football costs 74k. That is a lot. I mean, that adds up, and that is why we're down almost 400k for the month of November. Sorry, no good. That is madness. We need to try and sort that out. I mean, Roberts there wins the Player of the Month. I mean, you can't really be surprised at the amount of goals he's been scoring. We're going to handshake, say well done. Again, we win the Manager of the Month, but we can't really shake our own hand. That'd be a bit weird. But Anne Budge is pleased, so that's all good news. Good Willie got League Player 1 of the Month, which we don't really care about. But there you go, guys. Massive there. So we win more awards, but in terms of financially, we are fucked. Alright, so we've played our last two games there in the Scottish Championship. We still remain top of the table, but unfortunately, our 100% record is gone. We drew with Morton by 1-1. So there you go. Lewis Muir rescued a goal in the second half for us, but it wasn't enough to get us all 3 points. And then against Queen of the South, we managed to beat them by 2-1. We were ahead through Michael Smith. Kieran McGrath got Queen of the South back in level terms before Jamie Walker got us a goal just before half time. Then we've seen that game out. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm panicking just yet, but I have noticed that lately the big wins are gone and we're really not keeping clean sheets. I mean, if you look at the start of the season, we conceded 1 goal in the first game against Elgin, and then we had 6 games with clean sheets, 6 games without conceding. But now in our last 5 games, we've only had 1 game where we haven't conceded. So they definitely, and we don't seem to be scoring as much either. So the goals have dried up a wee bit, and we are conceding more at the back. So I can't really complain because we're still undefeated. We're still top of the table, but things not going as good as they once were now. Also, in terms of transfers, we have agreed a deal. Well, I say we have agreed. We didn't really do nothing. It was out of our hands. Slamal has decided to leave. There's nothing we could do. The only way I could have kept him was if I offered him a new contract, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get rid of the wage budget, and unfortunately that meant because he'd less than 5 months or whatever remaining, he's been signed on a free. So I could have signed him on for like an extra 1 year and then sold him, but he's not even worth that much. So I don't think it would have been worth it, guys, just to sign him up, just to try and sell him on. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it's not my fault. He was left when I joined the club. He'd only a certain amount of time left on his contract, and it's kind of screwed us over. We could have got something for him, but instead now we've got nothing. But you know what? He's gone. He's with the club till the end of the season. Will he feature? Probably not. I mean, now that he's going, I'll know not to use him, and probably he'll just rot in the reserves, unfortunately for him. So here we go. It's time for the Betfred Cup then, quarter final against Dumbarton. Aberdeen are already into the semis. They beat Hibs. So who will join them? Is it going to be Dumbarton Hearts, Motherwell, St Mirren, and Rangers Dundee? 3 of these teams will get through. So it's going to be interesting to see. But I did realise there that Dumbarton beating Celtic has ended any chance of a quadruple quad. So they already did the treble, but they're not going to do the quadruple treble because that is gone. And I mean, they can no longer do it. So it goes screw Celtic. I mean, that's them beat. Now, in terms of fitness, Roberts, I want to play him, but I mean, I kind of do need to rest him as well. He's not 100% fit, but you know what? It's a big game. I think we're going to go with it. I think we're going to play him. Popsky's actually playing alright as well, to be fair. Who's wanted? Who wants her? Oh, Aberdeen want Craig Halkett. That's interesting. I did not know that. And somebody wants Jamie. And Aberdeen want Jamie Walker, so Aberdeen can go and jump off a cliff. Why do Aberdeen want our best players? Interesting. We're going to go with this team here. It's the team that we're going to go with, and we'll see how we get on. I mean, Andy Irvine's not playing that great recently. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to play Ollie Lee. He's more of an attacking player. I think we're going to play Ollie Lee there instead of Andy Irvine and see if that does anything for us in this game. But that's breaking news to me that Aberdeen are trying to get Walker and Halkett, and I'll be saying no to both of them. Hopefully, we've still got quite a lot of time on their contract, so we don't need to worry about that. I guess if we did sell, we would get money, but I don't really want to sell them. Darabowski's almost been unbeatable in goal. Oh my god, so there you go. We're up against a goalkeeper that's pretty much unbeatable at the moment. Yes, Jamie Walker's in great form, so let's hopefully Jamie Walker can continue that. But Dumbarton haven't lost in their last 5 games, so this is not going to be easy. Plus, they did beat Celtic, so they must be doing something right. But here we go, Dumbarton Hearts, Betfred Cup, quarter final, a place in the semis on the line here at stake. And Dumbarton there with the first shot, so they've registered the first shot of the match. And maybe we can't underestimate them. That's what Celtic did. We can't do that. We refuse to underestimate them in this game. Darboski with the goal kick. It's headed down for Suter. Roberts picks it up. Roberts goes past the defence. Oh, it's still Roberts. Jordan Roberts. Yes, he slots it in there. Jordan Roberts, 9th goal of the season, and he just completely went on his own there. Solo run for Roberts. He clenches his fist. He punches the air, and that punch may take a lot of wind out the Dumbarton sail because, I mean, they started the match no well, and now we're 1-0 in front. Really out of nothing. And does Jay Quintongo still play for them? That's interesting. I maybe trying to sign him. I've had him in previous Hearts modes. I mean, I'm surprised he's still at Dumbarton. Who knows what he's doing? But anyway, here we go. Quintongo picks it up. Quintongo's got a couple of yellow shirts in the middle. Looks like bees, don't they? Yellow and black bees in the middle. Hopefully they can buzz off. But there you go. We've cleared it. We're taking care of danger. 22 minutes gone. It's still 1-0. And now we're going to try and pressure Wardrobe. But nah, he gets ready. Back to the keeper, Darboski. So he's been in great form, but he couldn't stop that Jordan Roberts goal. I mean, a great solo goal. What an effort. What a run. What a finish. And it gives us the lead here. Now it's Moore. Lewis Moore coming in from the left-hand side, and he strikes one, but it's nowhere near target there. Should have done a lot better. Great opportunity. And it's a chance gone begging for sure. It's Fritzl, Adam Fritzl. I mean, this Dumbarton team do have some noticeable players. Like, I'm not going to lie and say that they're absolute shit. I mean, they beat Celtic. They must be half decent. Plus, I'm looking at the squad, and they do have players with name recognition, so they can't be that bad. Here's Adam Fritzl now. He's trying to go past the men in maroon, and he's doing a good job of it, actually. Ball to McCluskey. He whips it in. Smith gets ready with the header. Langan will chase back to grab this. He gets it back to Wardrobe. And Dumbarton, they may be a goal down here, but they're not out of this tie, man. They're playing alright here. Jimmy Walker, though, picks it up. Opportunity. He plays it to Robert, and Roberts there. Awful ball. Awful ball. Simply not good enough there from Roberts. But, oh, Roberts is getting a second chance. Here he goes. And he hits it right into the hands of the goalkeeper. I mean, this goalkeeper's good. We need to make him work. And instead, we pass the ball into his hands. That's poor for Roberts. He may have a goal today, but overall, he's made a few mistakes here, or else we could have had maybe a goal or two more. Lee with the cross in. Roberts headers it on to Gianelli, and I think Gianelli's offside, but it's been given. Josh Gianelli with the goal. Roberts with the assist. And the goalkeeper here is not having a good day. He's come into this on top form, but he's already conceded two. Dumbarton have an injury to Wedderburn, and you just wonder here, it's Dumbarton's fairy tale in this cup coming to an end. 4 minutes now before half time. Smith with the throw in. Carswell clears it. Damore will pick it up in the midfield area. Damore out to Kingsley. Kingsley into Moore. Moore back to Lee. Lee back to Moore. And then Moore gives it away. I mean, we're passing it about. We're a bit sloppy, to be honest, in possession. Some of our passes are just completely going to the Dumbarton players, and that's not good enough. Gianelli, shot blocked. Roberts, Moore fires it over again. Moore's had two good chances now to score in this match, and he hasn't taken any. Thankfully, though, we are in a commanding position, 2-0. You expect us now probably to see this game out, but I would like a third goal just to make sure of it, because I think the next goal is crucial. We get it, then it is game over, but if they get it, then it has to be game on. Carswell clears it away. Crossing to Langan. Dumbarton here, well, they've got anything left. Oh, it's Crossan, he's up. He's going to try and score for half time, and the ball fires straight at Gordon, but it was hit that hard. Gordon couldn't catch it. All he could do was parry it over, and it has went out for a corner kick. And it will be a chance here. Fritzl takes it. Can Dumbarton get back into this game? They can't. It's headed away. McCluskey will pick this one up. Quintongo edges box. Will he shoot? He does shoot, and it's a terrible shot. It is well wide. What is Quintongo doing there? I know he's tried to get his team back in the game, but he needs to try harder than that. That shot wasn't any good. And that is half time, guys. We're 2-0 up. We're in a good position. But the game, it's not over yet. We need to make sure that we try and get this. We're capable. Good. Things are doing well, but we know we're better. Yep, we're capable of doing better. 100%. 100%. We just need to either get this third goal or make sure we don't concede. Because if we concede, then we could be in a bit of trouble. We're going to go down to balanced. I don't think we can justify being too attacking anymore. We have a 2-goal lead. We've got something to hold on to. So let's hold on to it. Lee whips it in. It's headed away again. Ollie Lee should get this. Can he get a second bite at the cherry? He does, and it's Moore with the third goal. It's his 6th goal of this season. The third goal Hearts have scored in this match, and that should do it. The assist coming for Ollie Lee, and I don't think there's any way back from Dumbarton now. I mean, you can see a bunch of ambulances there parked outside. I mean, that's where Dumbarton are going. They're going to the hospital because they've got a bunch of broken hearts here. Hearts have beaten them, and hearts have broken their hearts. As funny as that sounds, like that's what's happened here today. 25 minutes to go, and it's time for subs. That's what we'll be doing. We'll just make a bunch of subs here, rest the players for the next game, because this game is over. Roberts can come off. We'll bring on Smith. We'll bring on Mikhail Popskew for Halkett, even though he's having a good game. We'll bring on White for Kingsley. I know I don't really like changing up the defence too much, but we'll do it on this occasion. Is there room for Andy Irvine, or is that all the subs that made Andy Irvine as well? That's the 5. Yeah, there you go. But what's happened here? Michael Smith's injured, but that's alright. We've made the subs anyway, so no big deal. And for some reason, we've only made 2 subs there. Why are we not? Oh, you can only make 2 subs at a time. Yeah, okay. So we'll take off Halkett for Popskew, and then we'll bring on. Who am I going to bring on here? Bring on Whiting up front for Roberts. Why not? I mean, that leaves us one more sub to make. I'll probably not bother making it now, to be fair. Yeah, do it actually. We'll bring on Halliday for Walker. Give Walker a rest. 4 minutes to go. I think, and Quintongo who's been injured, so Dumbarton stays just going from bad to worse here. Injuries galore. Drabowski with a goal kick, punts it up, Suter heads it down. It's going to fall for Ginnelly. This could be another chance. Can we make it 4? Ginnelly trying to go around the Dumbarton defence, and he fires a ball off. I mean, I don't know how many of those shots we've had in this game, but it's been far too many shots that are going nowhere near the goal. It's kind of embarrassing. Dumbarton put 3 men up front, but it will not matter. We have won this game by 3 goals to 0. And a lot more comfortable than I was expecting. So we're going to outstretched arms. That was a good win for us, guys. Well done. The squad look motivated. The squad look happy, and we're happy because that means we are into the semi-finals, and we should be going to Hampden. There you go. We won that. Hearts aren't as good as they think. So Jim Duffy, who's he managing these days? Oh, he's the Dumbarton manager, right? Okay. Well, screw you, Jim Duffy. We just smashed you 3-0. And that's bad news. Michael Smith is going to be out for 3 weeks. The news just keeps getting worse and worse. That means he'll probably miss the semi-final, which is not what we wanted. We're going to send the assistant manager to the press conference. God damn it. So McKinn's actually turned up to watch that match there. McKinn's has been linked with Jamie Walker as well as Craig Halkett, and he actually turned up there to watch that game. So hopefully he can, if he thinks he's getting his hands in any of our players, he can run and take a jump. I mean, there's maybe a couple of players I wouldn't mind selling to him, but certainly not Walker and certainly not Halkett. Those are players that we want to stay at Hearts for the foreseeable future. And here we go, the Betfred Cup semi-final draw. I'm pretty sure the matches will take place at Hampden, so home or away doesn't really matter. Aberdeen, Rangers and St Mirren are in this tie. Obviously, you would love St Mirren to give us a chance to get into the final, but we're just happy to be here. So here we go. It's St Mirren versus Aberdeen, and we get Rangers. Alright, typical. We've got the old firm side, but I guess we were kind of unfortunate not to get them in the get Celtic in the last round in the quarter-final. So, you know what, we'll take that. It's Rangers, we'll take that. We don't fear them. We can beat them. And we've been drawing against Rangers. So there you go. Well, we played at Hampden on Saturday the 23rd of January. So over a month away, and I think Michael Smith should actually be back for that. Plus, that will give us time to actually bring players in January and strengthen. So, you know what? I'm glad it's actually over a month away. I'm happy with that. The further away, the better. And perhaps you can see why Aberdeen are trying to strengthen, because look at that. They're in such a good position. Top of the table. 3 points in front of Celtic, albeit they have played a game more. They're 8 points in front of Rangers. They are played 1 game more than Rangers, 2 games more than Celtic. So, there you go. I mean, Aberdeen, it makes sense why they're trying to strengthen. They've got a really good opportunity here of beating one, if not both, old firm teams here. So, bringing in Walker and bringing in Halkett would be tremendous for them to strengthen the team, but hopefully that ain't going to happen. We need to keep our best players at the club, and that's what we intend to do, guys. Anyway, that's going to do it for episode 9. Next time out, we will be probably in the Scottish Championship, although we will have a Scottish Cup game coming up soon, second round. But I think we'll play the Dundee game. I think the Dundee game is the game we're going to come back for. We've got Rafe, Ayr, and Arbroath off screen next, and then we will come back for the Dundee game. It will be the 1st of January 2021. That'll be a good way to kick off the new year as we go to Dens Park. Hopefully we'll have our 100% undefeated record intact by then and still top the table. But I'm sure Dundee will try and drive us close. You have a look at the table. Dundee then 7 points behind us. They'll be looking to make sure that gap doesn't grow by the time they get us to Dens Park. And then if they can win that game at Dens Park, they're right back in this title hunt. So you never know, guys, what will happen. But anyway, that is it. Until next time, it's been Sauce Scotland 90. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, peace.